you're out there, you're riding, you're having a good time, and taking in the outdoors.
The fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the RacerRed channel. Out here doing a little riding. I wanted to talk to you guys about my riding bibliography, and I want you guys to leave a comment about your first ride. And if you don't ride, just leave a comment about something that you're passionate about, because I love hearing about that kind of stuff. And tell me about how you first started and where you're at now with doing whatever you like to do. And also be sure to subscribe to the channel. So my first ride was actually with my brother, who is behind me right now on the Beta 200, and he let me ride his Z50 Honda, and I completely crashed it in front of our ranch house in eastern Oregon, little tiny town over there. And that was my first riding experience. After that, my dad taught me how to ride, and we rode all over the place, really. So my next bike after that was an XR100, which we trail rode a lot. And then after that, I got a YZ80, which I started racing. And then I got a KTM 125. I won the beginner and junior C and B championships locally with that one. After that, the year after that, I made a lot of progress, but I had to start working, so I ended up getting a YZ250F after that, and I rode it off and on, and I was going to school full time and working full time. I was pretty broke during that time. And right around there, well, right before that, I got my first really fast street bike, which got me into a lot of trouble, and I'm lucky that it didn't get me into more trouble. So I started to street race quite a bit. I went 186 miles per hour more than once, just with a tank top on, and just participated in a lot of idiotic behavior. And it didn't take me long to grow out of that phase. But even before I had that Gixxer 1000, I had a couple other street bikes. When I was 16, I got my first one, which was a Nighthawk 650 made by Honda. Built that from the ground up with my dad. And then after that, I got a YZF 600. Sold both of those to get the Gixxer 1000. It was an 02. After that, after work and school cooled off a little bit, I got to where I could ride more, and I started getting more and more into off-road riding. And I've had a lot of bikes since that YZ250F. I've had everything from a KX 125 and 01 to a 06 RMZ 450, which I didn't like that bike at all. I had a 4-speed but I ended up getting into off-road racing. I've done hill climbs and off-road, desert and enduros. I've done a lot of different racing, and I really like all of it. I've transitioned from street to pretty much all dirt. I have dual sports, enduros, and that's pretty much it right now. I just have all stuff that is dirt capable right now. And that leads us to where I am right now. I'm doing YouTube. I started that 6 years ago, and it really fused two things that I love doing into one thing, and that is making videos, doing videography, and also riding motorcycles. And it's really been a lot of fun. So I appreciate you guys coming along for the rides. Appreciate you guys being Patreon supporters and subscribers. And I plan to do a lot more riding, but I'm really interested to see what your guys' stories are. And like I said, I always love to hear about what other people love to do, not just motorcycles, but I love to hear about what other people's passions are, because I have a friend that really, he's like a chef, and he loves cooking. I love hearing about him cooking because he just loves to do it, and I think we should all be doing more of that stuff. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this section. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.